How's it going, everyone? Hang on, gotta mute my phone now. How's it going? Oh, don't mind my puppy eyes, I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. But anyways, how's everybody else doing? Hope everybody had a great day. See if I can get the background working here. Okay, we'll just stay with my messy sheet. How you doing, Sheena? Thank you, I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Okay, turn on music on the other level. You have a good day today? Hey, Krabby, how's it going? What's up, Brian? That is pretty freaking cool, I have to say so myself. Yeah, give me a second, Sheena, so I can get you the link. Oh, and you're very welcome. There's a link, come on up. I know since I switched my taskbar to the left side, then I don't get that stupid, annoying weather app over chat. And the crazy part is it don't even show it there when it's on the side. How's it going?
Good. How was your day today?
Long.
Yeah. It's raining here. I was pretty shocked that it even rained. I kept hearing something and I thought, what is that noise? And then I figured out, well, it's raining again. Thunder.
What's up, Berta Bob?
Hey Bob, how are you tonight?
Well, I had to move my niece and her husband because they've been camping in our woods. So what should have been a couple hours took a little, like all day. But I mean, they did have a lot of stuff, but it stressed me out because I had to hurry to get home.
Yeah, that is stressful.
Then
Hello, Mother Hen.
then you want to frickin' drive 90. Hey,
Oh,
Mom. And then doesn't this dumbass pull right out in front of me? I'm doing 60 miles an hour. How I didn't hit him, I have no idea.
wow.
Only
People are
to
crazy.
literally turn maybe, I don't know, length of a football field from where he turned off out in front of me. Hiya, Mark. How's it going?
I'm glad you're paying attention.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't the frickin' Amish.
Yeah, for real, right?
Because that whole road, Route 10 there, it's all Amish farms and stuff out there, and not all of them have like the blinky light on them. Some just have like a lantern with like a candle in it.
Wow.
I'm just glad that it wasn't an Amish buggy because I would have had to crash my truck
Oh, that
into.
would have.
No, I definitely wouldn't hit an Amish
No.
when I know a lot of times there's 4 or 5 kids in the wagon. So I would have ditched it. I would have rolled, but I still would have ditched it.
Jeez. I don't know what's wrong with people. Their driving seems to be getting worse and worse.
I don't know. I have to say it's a toss up between New York City, New Jersey, and DC on the Virginia side of who is the worst drivers.
I've never been up there, but I've seen enough videos to know that I really don't have too much of a desire to go there. I'd rather go further south than there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if you can come up into like upstate New York where I am, it's not bad. But I'm out on little rinky-dink roads that's windy, and then I don't know. It'd have been one thing if he'd pulled out and stepped on the gas, but I had to slam on my brakes
Wow.
because he waited until maybe like there is a tractor trailer and a half between where I was and where he's coming off the road.
That's scary.
Little Bob, go over to Boston and tractor trailer.
So, Bob, you've
But
been stirring up some trouble today?
Shane wanted. Yeah, take Boston, downtown Boston on a Friday during rush hour and a tractor trailer. And the
It is
worst
just,
part is this one exit where when I was on the Office Max account, you come in off 90 and then you gotta go left to get on 91. and where it puts you on 91, you're in the left lane, and your exit is like literally 100 yards. So you got to get over. And I mean, cars don't want to let you over, so I would just start moving over and over, and it's either you move or I'm squishing you. So, hi, Elliot. Hi, Steven. How's it going?
Elliot, come up. Tell us what you did today.
He's at, I think he's still at his daughter's.
Ah.
Ryan's having a little bit of issue with his mic, Brother Bob, but he'll be here. Steven, didn't you just go live?
Hello, Peter North. Welcome aboard.
I swear it popped up.
We're expecting you.
What's up, Peter? And don't say you're Peter either, because I don't want to know.
That's awesome, Elliot. Enjoy your time.
So
Is it getting cold up there where you're living at, Tasha?
Yeah, it's supposed to be down to 45.
Oh, wow.
All right, Elliot, have a great night. Enjoy your visit.
Bye, Elliot. I actually thought about putting in a fall garden, but then I was like, I worked so hard in the spring and the summer just trying to keep it surviving. It was a disaster. And it's like, well, I think I'll just wait till next year and see what happens because I can always grow like bok choy and stuff like that in the house. I don't have to grow it outdoors. It's better for me to grow it outdoors, but it is an option. And so I just thought, I really hate to go to all that trouble. And then because it seems like to me it's going to get cold here real fast because everything it's just like spring. It was barely spring and then it was crazy temperatures. So it's like, I hate to waste a seed and go to all that trouble, for nothing to happen. So I just figured I would take a couple of my sheep and have them butchered. Didn't know a better way to put that. Processed and just to have some extra in the freezer. And I thought about I've never dehydrated sheep, so I want to see what that tastes like. I don't know if it'd be gamey or what, but it's a good way to preserve it.
Yeah, it definitely is. And there's lots of different recipes for dehydrating. They can dehydrate eggs.
Yeah,
As
I
long as
saw
you
that.
man.
I just wondered if it would be all clumpy and stuff because I know the dehydrated bag of eggs that you buy, they add some other stuff in there so that it doesn't get that clumpiness, And so I wondered about that because I have an Excalibur dehydrator that I bought off of the Facebook groups, their store thing, and it worked out. They sold it to me for nearly nothing, and it works great. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try the egg thing, but I just wondered about how if it would be all clumpy or what.
It actually comes out when you do it as what you do is you mix it up like you're making scrambled eggs, but I don't think you put the milk in it. And then you pour it on the sheet. and then dehydrate it. So when it's done, it's like um it's like powder basically.
That'd be
You
worth
know,
trying. I mean, you know.
if you do it from scrambled eggs, because you can do it that way too, then it's a little bit more crumpy like.
I'm gonna have to try it to see if I can master it.
That sounds cool, Brutal Bob. Dehydrates pasta and tomato sauce.
Wow, that is cool.
I never even really thought about doing that.
How do you store that, Bob?
There we go, that's better. What's going on?
Yeah, well, we can finally hear you, Ryan.
Well, yes, I've got to do updates before anything. Expensive microphones are not cheap, and they require updates.
No, true.
And I am not just turned on the computer.
Okay, so what ID do I put in for Nightbot Manager?
Oh, right, for that 18 plus command. You know the one I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, but to have you as a
Oh,
manager.
right. Okay. Hang on, give me a minute. Get myself sorted here. You've got to go into. Can you see where it says dashboard and everything down the side by there?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. What you got to do is, can you see Lavatar in the corner?
Mine, you mean?
Yeah, yours.
Yeah, I know how to get to where you add the manager. You go to settings and then click new manager.
Right. So, oh, right. Okay, you want my code, right? Hang on.
I think that would be the easiest to do than rather me try to figure all this stuff out.
There we go. It's in the private chat. You copy and paste that code and paste it in there.
Alright. You're there.
Just give me the thumbs up and I'll copy and paste that code for you.
Go ahead. You can do whatever you want over there.
Right, I'll do it right.
How's it going?
Hey, Brutal Bob, you're going to love this one. Tasha seen it earlier.
That one where I typed your freaking name in there, I
Yes.
about pissed my damn pants.
Yep. Okay. You got to type in the word urban, whatever the hell you say, however you say it, and then your query, and Nightbot will send you a nice, lovely message.
Do you have it set up in there?
Yeah, it's all done.
Sorry you're hurting, Denise.
Oh, I saved it from earlier.
Mm-hmm. But yours is better though.
Okay, if you type my name in, and
That's what I doing.
all right, okay.
To see if it comes up with the same ridiculous shit it did
Yeah.
earlier. No, that's actually a different one.
Yeah, that's a different one. I think you've got to type in because it's connecting to the internet, so it will give you different ones. And I'm going to turn Shane off and put my avatar back on. There we go. That will do.
Well, I hope not, Denise. I hope it gets better for you. Okay, so now I have to try this. And you need to do the cookie one and the hug one and all that
Okay,
stuff.
give me a minute. I'll do it right now.
You see what it came up for Bob? Bob dash Bob as in Bob.
Blunt reply, like.
Well, at least yours came up with a better one.
It will, because what it's doing is connecting to the internet. So if you probably try it again, it probably come up with something else. Right, okay, got that one in there. Right, those two are now in there that you requested.
So Nightbot came up with an error now. Oh.
Misplaced county girl. You cannot put long words like that. It's got to be singular words. He's going to get confused. Right, the cookie one is in there, the hug, and the urban.
Are you squirrel?
Squirrel.
She didn't want to be president. So I was looking at the background thing. You know, you had that really cool one, Tasha, and it looks really complicated to figure that out. So how do you have any tips?
Which background?
Whenever your background was glowing?
The one that I use with my sheet?
Yeah. Is that just the green screen?
This is just yeah, but if you don't have a green screen, you can't select green screen. So like me, I have a sheet. So you'd have to have some sort of green behind you, either a bright green that looks similar to like the color of the green screen.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Fat Ninja. How's it going?
Hey, Brutal Bob, will I be seeing you Saturday now, protecting the wrestlers? Security Bob. He knows what I'm talking about.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make some coffee. Coffee sounds good.
Fun for me too. Let's see what it comes up with for that. I tried you again, but it wouldn't bring nothing back up again.
Huh.
Oh, there we go. Those little furry bastards.
Yeah, because there we go. Nightbot has a limit on characters. Well, it's not Nightbot, it's YouTube. I think it's 200 characters. And if you type over 200 characters, that's why, can you see what it says? And hit the...
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't continue on because of YouTube. There's a limit on YouTube. That's the only downfall, but I'm going to keep it in there anyway, because it's a cool little thing. Funny, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this. I'm kind of curious, but I'm also scared to put it.
I was launching the timer command. Hang on, it will do it.
How long did it take you to figure out all these different?
30 minutes. 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Well, see, I look at the, where they have like the exclamation point, and then it says like I song or whatever the hell it is. And it's like, okay, well, what the hell has to go with it? All right, Birtlebot.
You don't really have to use the exclamation mark. It's just there for an example.
All right.
I mean, the one I played about with was that you pointed out earlier was when I accidentally pointed it to YouTube when it was supposed to supposed to go to YouTube instead of going to Google, and it was google.com. That's why it was playing up for me. I mean, I could have that one back in, but it was originally set up for YouTube. Because on mine, you can literally type in YouTube, Tasha, and a search query would come up.
Oh, yeah. When you did the AC/DC thing.
Yeah, that was just a test. It's got to be singular words. It cannot be full-on words like a sentence.
Whatever.
Just type in one word. Otherwise, it's because it's basically connecting to the internet. So I'll do an example now. Let's load up YouTube. The tube. Okay. What's happening, Mark? Hello to all in chat. Nope, it's doing the same thing again. Nope, I'm going to have to keep trying it until it comes up with the other thing. Oh, bullshit, Nightbot. You were coming up with something funny. I will do that in case. Yeah, okay, it's limited now, and why is it doing that? Okay, let's try. You've already said my name, Peter. That is my name. Let's try, see what that says.
It's absolutely terrible copyright rules.
That I can relate to. Okay, let's see.
I'm surprised you were still awake, to be honest, because I know you said you've been going to bed early.
I know. I have been trying to for the last couple of days. I went to bed early, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting here at 3 o'clock in the morning on your panel. I didn't expect to be honest, but I'm just wide awake at the moment. I mean, tonight I'll be able to get away with it, but tomorrow night I got no chance. 12 hours, 11 hours shift tomorrow.
What time you gotta be in?
Well, I gotta be there from 12:30.
Oh,
12:30 right up until 11 o'clock in the night.
yeah, that's gonna make for a long day, night.
Yep, it's money at the end of the day. Yeah, the hug is in there, and the cookie one's in there. Let's see if the cookie one works.
Did you see what it said for my mom? Because her name is Tammy.
Okay, Tammy is a sweet chick. You want to come to us happy, probably. Sweet short asses with the hot asses. We'll do anything for you. Oh my god.
Some of that's true, Mother. But I don't know about the happy, bubbly part. And you are a short ass. Well, you probably had a hot ass when you're younger, but I don't know. Give me a minute. I gotta take some time now.
The coffee is brewing.
Mother hen said, Mother hen said awesome. I think she's I'm gonna try Brutal Bob and see what it does. Oh,
Welcome back, Bob.
okay, it's not gonna do it.
Ugh. I hear the mat. Again, I can do this for Shane's, freaky pride. I just put my hair down like that. You like cut
Could
it
do.
in.
Usually in that form come as profile. And then hey.
Buddha Bob wants to slap Shane already. I mean, I got a couple select things that I thought of to put in there, but I figured people would probably take offense to it.
Yeah, and from this going forward on my channel, no politics, no religion, because I've been looking into stuff and YouTube is clamping down. What I mean by that is channels are getting shut down. Oh my god, Nightbot.
What in the hell?
I have got to copy that. That's definitely going in Word for a minute.
That would be funny to put in my freaking timer.
How many characters is it though? Let's have a look.
That I have no idea. Well, it cuts off at 200.
Yeah, it's about 200. Let me do a word count here now. Bang on 200. Yeah, bang on 200 with spaces. So I'll save it on the computer. George.
Mom, you gotta put Urban in front of George's name.
I'll do it for her now. There we go.
That part of it, bit of an asshole, and he has a naughty mouth. Well, some of that's true, Mom. The first part and the last part.
You know what? I actually don't feel tired.
But that's alright, I'll feel tired for you.
Yeah, there we go. I will do.
I feel like I ran over my head. There we go. With my eyes open.
Well,
Well, Brutal Bob. I'll be on Social Security before I see anything. Wait, I'm on SS.
What does he want you to get going? That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's confused me now. No, what I'm trying to say, Brutal Bob, if you're on about my comments earlier.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why the fuck?
I find that so hilarious with Shane. Everybody danced to it except him.
That's what exactly I've seen from the official YT blog. And I believe that because it's YouTube. So I'm going to have that message like we got on Your Nightbot where it says no bullshit, no politics, no religion, because YouTube is clamping down on people who's spreading a lot of
rubbish.
fake information, and the list goes on. And sometimes it upsets people when you talk about politics. So anyway, from this going forward on my channel, there'll be no more politics. Oh, okay, he said what? This bot thing?
Hello, Lucy Lou.
Hi, Crystal. How's it going?
I don't know how you remember everybody's name, Tasha. It took me forever to learn yours.
Well, Lucy Lou is my cousin, so that's how I know her name.
That's cool.
What bot thing? Bob, I'm confused now. If you're talking about me writing my own Nightbot, then it's going to take me at least a year to write.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll have something like that program into mine because I hate people that's moaning about the rules. That's all you got to do is accept it and get on.
No, the whole thing is, I mean, in our reality, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's, like the popular vote. It's the Electoral College that gets them put in. But anyways, that's enough of that. Oh, he's talking about the command with where you can put people's names in there and it comes out with the same. So he did on Steve's.
What it basically does, Bob, is basically you type the word urban, YRBAN, and you type a singular word, and then after that it talks to the internet, and then when it goes from the internet, it looks for that specific term, and then it'll come back with either something dirty or it'll come back something clean. That's all I'm going to say.
Is that the one that Steve has where you type in Bob and it says something about his pimp service?
No, he manually writ that in. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't connect to the internet. He literally typed it up.
Well, that's got to take a while to program everybody's freaking thing in there. I'm a BB. Fuck that.
Well, I can't. Okay, then. What does Bob like? Because I can't think right now. Oh, here we go with the slow internet. I might drop out, Tasha. My internet's playing up a minute.
Good evening, Judy May.
Okay, let's do. I can't think of it. What's happening, Judy May? Welcome in.
Oh, come up with gunnery sergeant.
Huh. Hello, Krubby. If I said that wrong, I apologize.
Oh, my eye won't itch out of me.
Well, Bob,
Well, I do a pimp service over here.
her phone isn't working. And with Wendy, come on, you know Wendy by now. I'm not going to say anything.
You know, my internet's been being slow at times. I look, I got an eyelash in my eye.
My internet's been extremely lagging, and that's unusual.
Brutal, Bob. Typical you, innit? Nothing new there for you to say anything dirty like that. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to make me cough up and spit up of laughter.
Probably.
I know what he's up to.
Tasha, are you doing the last chance cook-off?
No. I was, but I backed out.
Well, I have to come up with something, so I guess I was really wanting to go to the south side and get a hog head and do it on the smoker because I don't think anybody else would be doing that just for fun. And then bite its snout off just to gross people out.
The pig head is so yum, especially when you get the ears all nice and crispy and it crunches like a potato chip. Or
The
the
head
cheese.
is freaking, it's awesome. I could even eat an eyeball. I know it totally, yeah, they wouldn't like that, I'm sure. Some people wouldn't like that, but that's okay. I'm used to that. But it's good, and it's something I don't think anybody else would do. The cook time is the problem.
Yeah. That's going to take a long time to cook.
I might just have to do it just to do a video, and because a lot of people don't think about that. Their stores don't sell it, and I know if you go into the Hispanic community here, you can pretty much get whatever you want. If I go to the city, it's foo-foo food, and it's like I eat meat. I need meat, not foo-foo.
I'm not a fan of eyes.
I've never had that I can remember an eyeball, but I'll try anything once.
I only did it as a joke, and it was a fish eye.
Oh yeah, well I've eaten fish eyes. I just haven't eaten like cow eyeballs or pig eyeballs or goat eyeballs or sheep eyeballs.
Well, I've ate brains.
Yeah, I've eaten brain. It's actually not bad, especially mixed with eggs.
I was in the state of Washington, and I parked at this, I don't know how they consider it a truck stop, but it had a fuel island, but you couldn't get a trailer in there. Well, right across from that was this little Mexican kitchen place where you could go in and get tacos and stuff like that. So they had cabeza tacos.
Wow.
Brain, yeah. And they just cooked it right there on the flat top. Same way you would ground, like do ground beef or ground chicken or whatever. Threw a jalapeno up there whole next to it, scalded it, put it in the taco shell, and they give you a bunch of different things to put in it, like if you want cilantro or pico de gallo or something like that. How's it going, boys? But it was really good. I mean, the only really difference like between ground beef and that is the fact that brains are creamier.
Yeah, and it feeds your brain.
Yeah,
I'd try it. I mean, that don't sound bad.
it was actually really good. I ate like 4 of them. I forget what the one. I don't remember what the one condiment they give you is, but that stuff. I don't know. It was like cilantro and like a bunch of these other seasonings with kind of like a pico, I guess, but it's more of like a cilantro pico de gallo, and it tasted bitter, like you're out there chewing on a piece of grass.
Ooh.
But yeah, it was good.
Bob, I would make sure it was clean.
But yeah, people don't take into consideration how much meat is actually in a head. And I'm not talking like eyes or brain. There is so much meat in a pig's head and a cow's head, and all that stuff goes to waste unless, they're making head cheese out of it.
And I love head cheese.
It's thrown away.
Yeah.
It'd be sent to be ground up for dog food.
And it's so tender and juicy. I don't know why people, I mean, they'll eat balls, but they don't want to give other things a try. And it's like, man, you're missing out. calf fries. I think that's what they
both
call
are, Peter. We're both related to Jeffrey Dahmer, if you want to know. We both are. But I,
It might be, I don't know.
well, you never know who we're related to.
That's the truth.
I mean, my aunt did my family lineage on my dad's side. Berta, I told you, I will at least try something, and then if I don't like it, I'll tell you that I don't like it. But you're gonna have to tell me that it's something other than that. And not to say meatballs or something like that. And then
It doesn't even, it's not, I mean, it's soft, but when it's fried, it just, once you dip it and you eat it, it's so good that you don't even think about it. It's crazy. Because I thought at first when I tried it at a restaurant here called Cattleman's, and I thought, this is going to suck. And then after I tried it, I was like, holy crap, that was actually good. And if I hadn't never tried it, I would have never realized that, I was missing out on something.
Well, now I've seen them like deep fried and stuff, like because I watch Bizarre Foods.
Oh, I love that show with Andrew Zimmerman.
Yes. I mean, I would at least try it. I mean, obviously, it's still gonna be like a creamy texture on the inside, the same as brains. Just a different from creaminess,
Yeah. It's so weird how the different parts of the animal has different minerals, and a lot of people that I know eat head to tail, and it's like there's some things I won't eat because I don't like kidney. I like beef liver, okay, but I don't like kidney. I'll tell you that. I love tongue, but it's just it's amazing. But I gave it a try. I give the kidneys a try, and just like I don't like heart either. A lot of people like the heart, and the beef heart. I didn't care for it that much. I wasn't that impressed with it.
What had hair, Mom? The balls? Well, obviously balls have hair.
Hairy balls, don't put them in your mouth.
Just shave them first, Mom. It'll be all right.
Well, you pull them out of the sack, so there's not going to be any hair on the balls because you slit the sack and then you pull them out. Then you cut the tubing, and voila, you have a set without hair.
I mean, the way I look at it, if I can eat stomach and intestines, I can probably eat that.
If you're eating hairy balls, there's a problem. And that made me laugh. Oh, that's funny. I can't stop laughing. Oh, Mother Hen, you crack me up.
Yeah, and that's my mom at that. So
your mom's funny.
The apple didn't fall too far from the tree with that.
I was gonna say that's why you have such a good personality. Good Lord,
that fell from the tree.
Oh, I need more coffee. I will be right back.
Yeah, tails aren't too bad. They're a little gelatinous in sections, but what's up, Ryan?
What's happening?
You missed it. We're talking about hairy balls and eating brains and,
No, thank you. I'll pass. Yeah, and I see the chat from you, and I know what Brutal Bob is talking about, Rocky Mountain oysters, because they're bull balls. Yes, I know. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, where the hell did my other timer go? Because then I put absolutely no talk about politics or religion. Then I have no clowns, no religion, no politics allowed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into mine and re-edit all mine. I just wanted to make sure everything was in there earlier.
Oh, your timers?
Yeah, because they're going too quick. Copy that one.
Mom, what the hell is road apple pie? Unless you're talking about something you ran over and every inside squished out.
Brutal Bob, if you really want to go there, bring it on.
I don't know. I haven't really seen anything that you guys eat there that I wouldn't eat.
Well, I tell you what, it's nothing impulsive like I've seen. I mean, we have a mixture of restaurants over here: Chinese, Indian, American, and all sorts. The worst thing that I've seen is squid.
Oh, I love squid.
I tried it. I tried it once, and it didn't turn out very good.
I love squid. I love octopus. Now, if you want to go like Japan, like certain parts of them, they eat the male member of a snake, and that's considered a delicacy. And I often wondered who the hell looks at an animal's penis and says, "Oh, well, this looks appetizing. So, let's
Yeah,
go eat it."
I know they got something called tiger penis soup or something like that, and I seen that, and well, nowadays, Brutal Bob, the way it works over here, if you can't be bothered to cook, you order yourself a takeaway, Chinese takeaway, or you got a kebab shop, which is Turkish. You got McDonald's, Burger King. Nothing really exciting. Steak. I mean, the steak that I want to try, I think it's Japanese.
Which steak?
I'm looking up the word now. Wasabi. I
Oh,
think it's
is it the
stupid.
Wagyu beef? Wagyu beef?
Yeah, I think so. It's really expensive.
Yes, it's Wagyu beef then. Because that meat that type of beef is actually super marbled and super tender. That's why when they do it, it's like a quick here and over the flame, and that's it. I don't know, Brutal Bob. It's all good, regardless. Yeah, Sheena said 100 per pound for Wagyu.
But I have been watching a lot of Japanese dishes on YouTube, and how the chefs out there, they're very precise, they're very clean, and they like to, it's the way they cook the meat and stuff like that.
Well, I happen to like that green looking pus rutabaga. I love wasabi. All it is Chinese horseradish. Yeah. What's up, Ryan?
What's happening, Ryan Smith?
See how we're putting wasabi up on sushi? Or just putting it on raw piece of salmon or tuna. Yes, the shishi. I can't even say it. Well, trust me, if you're ever stuffed up, just take a good dollop of wasabi or a big tablespoonful of our horseradish. It'll clean your sinuses right up. Hi, Crazy Hillbilly. How you doing? Well, yeah, you could do that too, Ryan.
That reminds me, I have some sushi grade sashimi in my freezer salmon, but I don't have any wasabi, and I don't eat the pre-made junk because it has all the additives and crap in it. So I just usually use horseradish because we can grow horseradish and stuff, and it's fresh. But wasabi, there's nothing better than wasabi.
Well, it's still horseradish. It's just a different type of.
Yeah.
Ours is white. Theirs is green. But one time we were at the Chinese restaurant, I put like this, wasn't even paying attention. I put this huge dollop of wasabi on there. And when you get it there, you know, it's thick. You know, it's not like what you can get in the store or whatever. And I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking. I stuck the whole thing in my mouth, and I'm like,
Did you have the tears coming out of your eyes? Your eyes just water?
Yeah, because it cleans, it like gets your sinuses.
It does. When I could eat it, I used to love wasabi peas. I loved them. Or even the wasabi peanuts until I found out I had a nut allergy. That's right, a nut allergy. So those kind of went out of my life, but they were really, really good.
Yeah, I'm allergic to peanuts and hazelnuts.
Oh, wow. For me, it's autoimmune. It seems like all the nuts. I haven't found anything. I haven't tried back pistachios yet, but pretty much everything makes me have inflammation, makes my bones hurt.
What about sunflower seeds?
Can't do them either. I haven't really tried them though in a long time. It depends on if I roast them, it'd probably be okay, but the way they roast things with the seed oils is what gets me.
Yeah.
So like I cook with tallow, you know, I go to the butcher shop and buy a big deal of fat, and then I throw it in my freezer in a Ziploc, and then I just whack off what I need and I fry with that.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking because you like the wasabi, so I'm wondering if you can make like wasabi sunflower seeds, but make them yourself, where you're not having all that added.
Yeah,
oils.
that'd be cool to try. I mean, since I've made my channel, I've realized that there are a lot of people that are allergic to a lot of the foods out there, and it's like, man, I mean, I thought it was just me when I first was diagnosed with autoimmune. And then I realized that, man, I'm not alone. There's a lot of people.
Well, in 2008, when I found out I had food allergies, I was allergic to soy, peas, peanuts, clams, almonds, and hazelnuts. But since then, my allergies changed, so I'm not allergic to soy. Is literally the hardest one to avoid.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally in everything. And I could only have one soy product, and that was the soy lecithin, or however the hell you say it. That's the only one I could have. But if it had any other type of soy in it, I couldn't have it.
Oh,
Couldn't
wow.
have soy sauce, nothing.
Yeah, and considering they're pushing growing soy this year, because instead of corn and stuff, because of droughts and fertilizer, it's like there's going to be a lot of soy out there. And so, I just read the label, and if I can't have it, then I just eat meat,
Yeah. Did you see what Bird Bob said about Rocky Mountain oysters and your nut allergy?
My nut allergy. They're delicious, Bob. Give them a try.
Bob likes them.
Oh, he does? I like them. I really do. Hello,
How's it
Canadian
going?
musician. Rich. I remembered his name.
Yep. We catching the salmon today?
That was awesome. He caught a huge one. But I was like, why is he letting it go? I would still be filleting that.
Yeah, don't be laughing too hard, Denise. Hey, John Paul. How's it going? Oh, awesome, Rich. I'll have to watch your live from this morning, 16 hours ago. Yeah, so this morning. So I'll have to watch that later.
Oh.
A sexy piece with a. Okay, Brutal Bob. John without pants is automatically a win in every situation. Seriously? How does that even make sense? Oh, okay.
What?
I looked at it wrong. The Richard one.
Oh, right, okay.
Definitely gonna have fun with that.
But yeah, just remember to tell people it's like you've got to give us a couple of seconds. 5 seconds. Then you've got to wait. Or it's gonna time itself out.
Did you see what Denise said?
Yes, I've just seen it.
Hi, kitty cat. I wonder what movie Shane and Crystal went to see.
Oh, they went out, did they?
Yeah, he messaged me when I had just drove out of the woods. And of course, by the time I got out of the woods, it's like, yep, time to go pull up a bush. Because, there was nothing even remotely close to an actual bathroom, so. When you're in the woods, you do as the bears do. How's it going, Gary?
Gary, what's happening?
Thanks, Rich. Much love to you and Judy.
Hello, Gary. Oh, Peter, you're just mad because they got you last night.
Who?
Darian. It's the Germany guy that his name is Darian and he does videos on Germany. Oh, Peter boy was asking if anybody wanted his bratwurst.
Oh.
They were nice about it. They first erased his message and he said something else and I missed that part. And then they timed his butt out.
I've done that before in my sleep.
Offered someone your bratwurst?
No, I'm somebody out.
Ah.
And black people. Probably because they can, Gary.
You never say in the chat, can you time me out with moderators? That's all I'm going to say.
Well, he made me a moderator, but I wasn't the one that did it. He is good people.
It's for the joke, Gary.
And then, I'll time you out for the rest of your life. Somebody else did that to me. Ryan.
Me, wasn't it? I couldn't help that. My phone was playing up.
He's so pissed off that night. You're lucky you weren't like down the road or something. So I would yank you up, trust me.
I know.
I didn't even say nothing. I just popped in. Oh, I'm kicked out.
I've done it to a lot of people.
I know. Yeah, because I wasn't the only one that was freaking pissed about it.
I don't care what people think. I'm just doing it as a joke. If you can't take a joke, then...
I was laughing about it, but I was still getting annoyed. But it was funny.
It's a little joke, is no harm done.
No, no. I mean, if I was going to be a jerk about it, I'd just create a bunch of timers with your name in it and all this different shit.
And then I would laugh. That'll be funny.
Denise, I'm not timing you out.
No, I'm not touching it. I closed down the chat. I've been behaving now.
I mean, I can if you really want me to, but I don't like doing it. What do you got on your TV in the back, Tina?
Well, that is a song called I Would Walk 500 Miles.
Oh, God. I'm from the UK. Scottish bastards, that's what I'm going to say.
Damn you!
It's basically a song that originated from Scotland, and when people are pissed up, drunk, and there's parties or something, when that song comes on, people go wild. And the other song they go wild for is an American song, Sweet Caroline, by Neil Diamond. I don't know.
Well, just looked funny with his mouth like that. That's why I asked her. I forget what the hell night it was. Someone just was saying something. We were talking about songs, and then they're like, was talking like Cotton Eye Joe. And I wanted to be like, nope, don't say that in here. Because of your half a second Cotton Eye Joe, but yet I can play full songs. They're coming to take you away, the whole entire song, and I don't get a copyright. But you play half a second of that, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're both known songs.
Yeah, it's just the copyright ID YouTube system obviously detected it, so it's whatever's in that content ID system, and if it's not in there, you can get away with it, but if it isn't, then if it is, then you're going to get copyright. But yeah, when you play 2 seconds of that.
Which is crazy.
Oh yes, big time. Ooh. God, it's boring without Shane. I can't pick on no one.
Do you like Flock of Seagulls?
I think I have heard that band.
They had really cool hair.
No, I don't know who they are. Yeah, their hair is definitely different.
Meow.
No. No. I know. Denise, we don't want to pick on you because then you're going to laugh, and I know what it feels like because I have no gallbladder or appendix. Hi, kitty, kitty.
He's a Scottish Fold, and he is such an ass. I love that cat, but he has such an attitude. Oh my gosh. He wants you. It's a typical cat. He will let you hold him when he wants to let you hold him.
Mm-hmm.
He loves my daughter. He loves my daughter, and he loves me when he wants to. He's a turd, and his
Well,
name is Simon.
the kitten, why call her a kitten? She's B2 and what's might be 2 now. She doesn't know her name. I don't think she was stimulated enough when she was a kitten, because like a baby, because she does not like being held, touched, or anything unless she's in heat.
Oh, wow.
Like you can't hold her unless you scruff her.
Yeah, he's something else. But the reason why the lady got rid of him is because he would fight all the other cats. And so when she wanted to rehome him, I thought, well, I don't have any other cats. But then my daughter has another cat, but it stays in her domain, basically. But if he comes into Simon's area, pulling them two apart is insane. And I'm like, they've got to learn to get along. But I just keep them separate.
I think I remember whose live that was now, Tasha. I think it was Warriors.
Yes, it was Robbie's live. Yes.
It just
Every
come back
time
to me.
I said I would say something, and then it was gone, and then I couldn't talk anymore.
It wasn't you. I done it with you, Brutal Bob, Zombie. I can't remember who else.
Like 3 or 4 of us all at the same time. I'm like, what the hell?
It was just my iPhone at the time was having a dodgy day with the screen, but it's all fixed now.
It's all good, Gary. I deal with sporadic from my mother all the time because we'd already been done talking about it. 10 minutes later, she put something in the chat, and I'm like, I think you're behind in chat, Mom. Little lady down, finally getting a drink of water. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow we gotta do another bolus under her skin. Just to give her extra fluids. That's what the vet wants us to do. And it's sad, like when her mother is in heat, I can hear her in the backyard. Hey, Skipper, how's it going?
How's it going, Skipper?
Get your baby. No. Get your baby. I can kick your butt, baby. Come here. Over here. I want to see you. You're running away from me. Look. Good girl. I'll be right back, Ryan. I gotta give her her vitamins.
Okay.
Hello, Skipper.
Skipper. Hello to all in the chat. You are in the Truck Stop Live. Ah, well, that's brilliant news, Skipper. That's brilliant news, brother.
I hope you feel better. The Noom is manic. A lot of people has been down, so I'm hoping everybody gets better.
Correct.
So on the cook-off thing, I'm still trying to figure out because I got to do it tomorrow. Time is closing in on me, and I got to figure this out, what I'm going to do. So I still kind of don't know what, but I'm just going to flow with it, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I want something. Do you eat figgy pudding? I really wanted to ask somebody from the UK that. Do they really eat figgy pudding?
No, I think probably we call it different over here. I'm sure we do. Figgy pudding. Yeah.
Probably more of a custard.
See a photo, I'll be able to.
That's a great idea, Gary. I can do that. Simple. I can even use a stick so it looks rustic.
Christmas pudding. Well, that's what we call it. So yeah, we do.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
But it's mainly used for the when Christmas comes up and stuff like that. Flamethrower? Bloody hell, Gary. Flamethrower to say a steak. Ah, right, got you. Yeah, no worries. It happens. Right, got you, Gary.
I think sourcing a flamethrower would be kind of difficult. My daughter said, not really. And how would you know this young lady?
It's about time. It will throw.
Don't use hairspray for a flamethrower. Use that for a potato gun, silly. A weeder, flame weeder. I need one of those, actually.
She wanted to go out after I gave her her vitamins because those things, the baby, well, you wouldn't know because you don't have babies yet, right? But The vitamins smell like baby vitamins that you give your babies. Oh yeah, it's a good way to start a fire quick.
It's an excellent way not to have to mow the yard.
Yeah. Hi Raquel, how's it going? What the heck happened to your... Oh, there you are.
Hello, Cottonwood Ranch. It's good to see you.
That's Raquel.
I might remember that. Maybe. If I think of Raquel Welch.
I don't always remember it. And then it dawns on me.
I'm terrible with dates and I'm terrible with names.
It depends. Shane is definitely going to get some harassment tomorrow night.
I wonder if he actually misses everybody.
Oh, Raquel said she was named after her.
Oh, that's cool.
I would imagine so.
Hello, Raquel. How's it going, lovely?
Yeah, I remember faces, but then I'm like, oh crap. And then when they talk to you, you're just trying to play it off like, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. And you're waiting for for them to tell you who they are, or at least, you know, kind of jar that memory of where the heck do I know this person from? It's kind of embarrassing.
Well, I've walked by people and they're like, hey, Tasha. I'm like, what? They're like, don't you know who I is? Well, obviously, if I knew who you were, I'd have stopped and said frickin' hi.
Have you had anybody that watches your show like see you yet and say anything to you?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, you will. That's
Not
for
big
sure.
news yet.
Well, we're definitely all gonna get there. That's the cool thing about our community. And you know, the last Chance Cook-Off, they've been posting the videos of people cooking like Devil Dog. So go check out the videos because they're people I've never even seen before. I mean, small channels that I've never seen before. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And, you know, I left them a good comment because they're great videos. And the first 3 just came out, I think it was today. And, you know, they were just really nice, put a really nice comment back. And I was like, that's really cool.
No, that's the thing. I follow so many people now that I can't keep up with their content.
I can't either, but you know, I love your show. I mean, I lurked around and sat around and felt you out, and I was like, she's cool, she's good people. So then I was like, you know, I like her. And so then, you know, Devil Dog, I checked him out, Gary. And so I have my go-tos, you know, that I hit the live streams and stuff. And then I will at nighttime play videos because I'm not much of a sleeper anyway, and so I'm able to get I watch quite a bit of them. I mean, I try and I rotate them too, like tires. I rotate them so that I try to get everybody because everybody has something to offer that because I love information, and so you know there's a lot of cool stuff out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just feel bad. I'm like,
But you can only do what you can do, you know.
well, you know, not that I'm complaining because I do love Shane's morning live, which when he does it, it seems like it goes by quicker.
Yeah.
When I do it, it feels like 2 hours is 20 hours.
Mine
And
goes by quick,
it's-
but I never shut up. You know, I just keep talking, and next thing I know, I look at the clock, and I'm like, wow, it's been 3 hours.
Yeah, the trouble is with me is Tash will tell you this, I cannot do 1 hour. I end up doing 5, 6 hours. I used to do 8 hours before, and I couldn't. It depends the audience. I say I'm gonna end it, and then I don't. I keep going, and going. But now I can't. What I like to used to because of my employment. But the longest I'll go is maybe 5, 6 hours, and that's it. Because I used to do a lot. I used to do 24 hours, and I can't do it anymore.
Right, he's getting too old.
How old are you?
I'm not getting too old, cheeky bitch. 27.
Oh, wow. I remember.
mean, I could-
27.
I mean, I could probably still do it, but I'm not taking a chance with this new job. It's almost coming up to 8 months that I've looked after it. So, employment comes first.
I don't
Pays
blame
the
you.
bills.
That's very responsible for a 27-year-old.
I mean, yeah, that's the way I see it. I mean, I'm here to have fun. That's why I created this channel, because I've had YouTube before and I got rid of it because I took a massive break away from it. But I'm back. I'm here to have fun. Jump on Tasha's panel, Raquel's, whatever, whoever. But I'm just having fun doing it.
That's awesome.
I'm getting better about leaving.
Gary, sup, Nightbot?
I am working on a thing where, before I done it earlier, but it didn't go well, before I went live, where if you type WhatsApp Nightbot, it will come back with a sarcastic answer, and it'd be like different answers, but I haven't worked on it yet.
But when you do, you're definitely gonna have to give me that one too.
Yes, I know, but I was working during the one, but I set it to do Google or YouTube as a query. But yeah, I'll do that once I get it all programmed in. And Raquel, I was just waiting for the YouTube chat. I was going to say I'll check out the your video before I go to bed tonight now, or this morning, I should say, because it's almost 4:10 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, that's me. You know how my nights go. I typically don't go under 2 hours unless I don't feel good. And then 2 hours can turn into 5 hours super quick.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Especially when Shane's here and we can be busting his ass.
I know. That's why I had that. Oh, hang on. Software's not loading now. Need to open OBS again. It decides to load. Raquel, I do not start you. There we go. I had that all waiting for him, ready.
Yeah.
I'll get his ass tomorrow if he comes up tomorrow. I'll just save it there. That's the only thing I'll do. What do you call it? That's the only thing I'll do with OBS. But once I pay for StreamYard next week, I'll everything will be uploaded in it, and I won't be using OBS as much. Only for when I play video games or something on my channel.
Now, see, I have OBS on my laptop that I didn't know that I had. Because a couple nights ago, I couldn't get my frickin' cam to start working on my laptop. And then Rich is like, open the camera and see what it says. Well, then I noticed that it was on OBS. So I took it off of there, and lo and behold, it worked.
There is one thing where you cannot do what do you call it now, is where you can't use the audio from OBS unless you're going live from OBS to YouTube, because that's what people are trying to do, is from OBS to OBS to StreamYard. Now, in order for do like the way I was doing it, you need something called a virtual audio mixer, where it goes technical. I'm not going to get into it if you're not going to do it.
Yeah. What's up, Big Matt?
Hello, Matt.
Well, no, I
Jesus.
just didn't know that it was on here.
Oh yeah, I know. I got you. There's a brilliant tool that I use on my computer where it destroys programs and it gets rid of all the bloatware crap.
Sounds pretty cool, actually.
Well, yeah,
I love it.
same thing myself.
It's a brilliant piece of kit where it goes in, it looks up for any crap that's on the computer that's not necessary, deletes it, and because when you buy a new computer nowadays, it's normally full up with bloatware. Now, when I used to do, when people used to ask me, "Oh, how do you do this, right? How do you do that, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, install that tool. I'll show you how to use it. It's literally easy, and it will wipe out that stuff that shouldn't be on it." It's the same when you pick up an iPhone or you buy a Samsung phone, for example. It's full of software that's unnecessary, which that shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's why they want you to buy more memory.
Yeah, you got it.
And now you got to buy the cord, the plug that plugs into the wall separately.
Yep,
It's like a big
got it.
monopoly.
It is like that because, I mean, I've got an iPhone for the replacement charger now. It's like £35, which that's around about $40 in US money.
That's
And
like my Apple
it-
too.
it's ridiculous.
It is.
They say it's for eco and everything. Oh, we're saving the environment, save the environment. They want everyone to move over to electric over here anyway before 2030, because over here, if we don't do that by 2030, they stop the sale of diesel, petrol, or as you call it, gas in America, cars. We got to switch everything over by 2030. They're literally digging up the roads to install them supercharging points for Tesla, for example. And if everyone doesn't change, they're going to get fined.
That's insane.
It's not just UK doing it. Most of European countries are doing it. Canada's, I think, might be doing it. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure they are with Trudeau. Sparkle socks.
And
You should come over here. Why not?
A lot of slapping with peonies and lot lizards and cigars. Now, see, I was going to change them to more derogatory things, but I figured people would get offended, so I just left it alone.
snowflakes, you mean?
Yeah.
It's like when I was watching yesterday. It's Don Rickles. He's one Brutal Bob. I flipping tell you what, Brutal Bob. What a hell of a comedian. He would roast anyone. It could be. I'm not going to repeat what I say because I know YouTube, blah, 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 you know what I mean? The stuff he used to say back then was absolutely hilarious. And he was so quick. And to me, he's one of my comedian idols that I sadly never got roasted or met.
Yeah, this is Tasha's stream. Why can't you say it, Gary?
It's a truck stop area, so you can say whatever the hell you want, so long as it isn't about religion or politics.
Because
it's a little risque.
Yeah, it is right now. That's all I'm gonna say. YouTube is clamping down on it. Tasha. I mean, you could put that one in there.
I know I was going to, but you know.
What's next thing, best thing? What next?
What is next to the best thing in the world?
Well, I know one of my favorite songs that everyone's trying to rule the world is a song by Tears for Fears.
That's your na feeling. Everybody wants to rule the world.
And that
I
song
like
should be.
that song too. I like that song too.
I love it. It's a song that should be played today because and this goes to politicians as well. That song, because they think they can rule the world. Nobody can.
Exactly. And I got Master Me. I can help it.
I hate nukes. I hate everything because we could just get on. But, you know.
That's why I like where I live because I don't have yet people up on me, and I've planted such a forest around me that I have privacy and I don't hear as much of the noise. And I like that. I don't turn on the news. I don't, I just chill, and it makes a big difference in your life when you just are like, I don't want no part of this. I'm out, it makes a big difference.
No, big time.
I want to go hiking. I haven't been hiking in a long time. Gary said, "Hey, I'm straight."
And he said up above panties. I think I was to continue his joke on. Raquel said, yeah.
Oh. Tasha, they absolutely love your Nightbot.
I would say so. But if you look
Do you see what misplaced country girl said? Belt loop. I am bent in so many ways.
if you look at private chat, that's what I was gonna switch one of them to. I just haven't decided.
Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I would so go for it. That gives them something fun to play with. In a literal sense. Yes, that would be quite fun.
Alright, so which one are we changing?
I'd say
the dirty painting one's cool because people that haven't been here is like, what's the other one?
The cigar one, I'd say.
Yeah, the cigar.
Billy
the
Fishy cigar, whatever. Yeah.
Because now it's Well, Peter, if you want me to call you Peter Pan, you do know he wears tights, right? I can call you Peter Pan. But I don't use your last name. I just call you Peter. Especially when I type it in the chat, I slap Peter. Kind of works out. Seem like a dick. I'm just kidding. Somebody needs to slap somebody.
There you go.
Yes, Raquel. No, Bob, don't start. No. It was not an epic live at all. I disagree with you there.
You were in that one, were you not?
Yes, I was. And I nearly passed out laughing too hard.
Okay, I added that other one in there.
Okay. Please let it be that one. Yeah! Isn't that awesome? Oh, that worked out. Halloween is going to be fun. Oh my gosh, YouTube's going to be crazy. I'm really excited about it. I am not being difficult, Peter. You're tired from working too hard. You aren't going to take a nap, but you'd rather be in here. I don't know, being yourself, I guess. But I can tell there's something wrong, that's for sure, because you're not your usual insulting self. So there's definitely something wrong. Your energy, your vibe's different. Everybody that knows Sheena's always difficult. I have a coffee cup that says boss. And they always, okay, boss. Okay, boss. And I'm like, don't call me boss.
You're welcome, Denise.
So has anybody got some great plans for the weekend?
Sleeping?
Well, tomorrow's Friday.
You're sleeping. Yeah, I'm working Saturday. So I'll be sleeping as soon as I come in. Nah, so not just work for me.
But don't you normally stay up a while after you get off of work? Being it's later, you just
Yeah, so, well, it's because it's depends, because I'm in a different stadium this time, different event. So because it's a long one.
Cottonwood Ranch, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That happens a lot. I go through that a lot too, and I've had my channel forever, which is why I'm basically where I am. But yeah, it is so annoying.
I don't watch them. The way I look at it, when they go up, they go up. They go down, they go down.
And you have to look at it like that, or you'll get so discouraged that you won't even want to mess with it. And it's like you started, I started this to have fun and help people. And it's like, if I look at that number constantly, it's Debbie Downer. It is so discouraging. So I just, I enjoy y'all's company. I enjoy everybody in our community. So I just have fun with it, and when it happens, it happens.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. If it starts feeling like a job,
Exactly.
then you shouldn't be doing it anymore. Or I should say a chore. When you get to that point where you're not having fun anymore, then what's the point?
It's true. Yeah, a lot of people burn themselves out. Like my channel, there was many pauses in between, and it's like, if I had negative energy, I wouldn't make a video. I mean, half the time I didn't feel good anyway, but I wouldn't make a video because it's like, I am not going to spread my negative energy, and now it's like, it's not difficult anymore because I don't feel bad. I feel great. And so now it's like, I want to share that, so now I'm enjoying myself.
The one thing that I don't know how they take away are views. How do you unview something? If people watch what you're doing, they watched it. You can't erase it. That's the one that puzzles me. Now I can see why, because it takes time, to process you know, who was coming in and out and in and out and who was there, that I can understand. But when it comes to a video, how do you unview it? How do you lose views?
That's true. I didn't think about that. I wonder if the big channels are having the same problem, or is it just the little people?
Ryan?
Well, I really don't know what to say there, but I think the big channels do like to pick on the low channels. If that makes any sense. That's one thing I have learned. And I've been on YouTube for almost 1 year, on and off. And it's a learning curve to me. I mean, I'm still learning how to use YouTube. And all I can say really about that is if YouTube was really taking away views, then why are they not taking views from the big channels? And I mean the really big channels up in 110 million or something. Why are they not taking views away from them?
Yeah.
Like
Right,
Mr. Beast, for example. It's all about the money.
Yeah.
So if I was a big Maybe sorry, I cut out. Meow. Like I was saying, if you had like 1 million subs or something like that, you could easily get loads of views. But the way I see it is there's ways of doing things and there's ways you can't do things. But I personally think that you pay YouTube off a tip or something, they'll sort the problem out. Because I can remember there was rumors going around where you can actually email YouTube even though you're not monetized. To me, that's bullshit. That's lies, because I've asked people, okay, give me the email, because I want it, because I want to email YouTube because I have a problem. What's the email? Is this support at youtube.com or something? The only time you can get direct chat and support or email YouTube is when you hit monetization. Anything under monetization, you do not get direct support. Yeah, like Raquel says, it doesn't work because I've never seen anything. Because there's a lot of YouTube rumors going around, and then people come running to me. Oh, you can't say the word subscribe, right? That's the biggest one that's still going around. Okay, if YouTube wasn't going to allow that, then why is it in flipping red button when you go and look for someone, hit the word subscribe then? Or you got to say the word banana. You got to say the word followers. I mean, to me, that's lies. That's bullshit again.
Well, if you ever look at these big channels that have like millions,
yeah,
if you look at their lives or their premieres, they don't even have close to that in there. I mean, I understand people can just go and hit watch a freaking video of at least 3 minutes or more, or watch a whole live or a whole whatever. But where are your supporters when you are live? The same way with any number.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can understand with me because it's different time zones and that. Yeah, I understand that. And you don't have to always come into my life. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Simple as it. You don't have to be there 100% all the time because of the different time zone. But as long as you try and turn up at least once, then I appreciate that. If you can't, you can't.
Yeah, but I mean, your time, like with my life. So granted, yes, that's hard for you. But if you're awake like you are now, then I know you'll come in.
Yeah.
If not, then I also understand that part. In the same way, when you go live in the morning or afternoon for you, but morning for me,
Yeah,
you know, it works out that way too.
yeah. It does
Like
because
earlier, I would have come up on your panel if I didn't have to do what I had to do.
no, there's no worries. I mean, I don't schedule my lives. I just put a random time zone whenever I fancy it, but it is mainly the afternoon. I will never do a morning live. My time, I do a mid-afternoon to evening time.
Yeah. Because then a lot of your supporters that are over here, you know,
Correct.
can be in here. Hey, Kat, would you go to sleep or something? Jimmy got me Twizzlers today. I'm gonna sit here and eat the whole damn pound right now.
Where's she in work, is she?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what time she'll be done. It varies. I mean, once freight picks back up, they'll be working. Sometimes she's done at 2, sometimes she won't be done to 4. It just depends. Hey, Kat, nobody's gonna come to the door for you.
Yeah.
Building a barn or anything like that with lumber cost right now, gonna be a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some of our gas is down to like 409 right now.
Meow.
All night long. Yeah, I'm not eating Sheena.
No, I don't think I am, to be honest, anymore. Only when I gotta go to work, that's different.
Well, yeah, if I was working, it never bothered me because being a truck driver, you don't have a set schedule.
Yeah, neither do I when it comes to sleeping or going live on YouTube. I don't bother. Another thing I tell people, when people say you're stepping on my toes on YouTube, you cannot go live. Fuck them. That's my answer.
That's the way I feel about it.
They don't own YouTube. Google owns YouTube, and Google, it's a platform for everyone to come meet like we're doing right now, here to have fun, etc., etc. But that's what I say about people like that.
Well, that's what I said before. If we all sat around waiting to go live just because somebody else is live, none of us would ever go live.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to none of that. I used to before I put my hands up when I first started doing YouTube, but right now, now I don't bother.
It's not
And
worth
it's like, it isn't worth it.
I mean, like me, I've been going live at 9:30 for how long now? I see people pop up, 9:25.
Mm.
It's like, whatever. I don't care.
Exactly. Yeah,
Go
exactly. That did annoy me last time, and I thought, no, why should I listen to you? Stepping on my toes.
See, that makes me want to do it intentionally.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do.
God, the way you're hitting that enter key was lovely then. Boom.
You like that, huh? Sometimes you gotta show it who's boss.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that comment. Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I don't go there very often.
Move out the way, Mom, for a minute.
Hi, nerd. How's it going?
Is that Ashley?
Yes.
What's happening, Ashley? I was asking about you in Customs Life.
She's been
There we
hiding.
Right, where was I? Okay.
How you doing, Ashley?
I'm doing pretty well, Ashley. Just getting myself prepared now, ready for tomorrow, Saturday, for the wrestling. A long shift. But good to see you, Ashley, love. Good to see you. And
Do you think we have cool accents? Like you have that really cool UK accent?
I know
It's-
it's someone asked. Someone told me to do what was it, like a voiceover or something? Someone wants me to read a book to them. I can't remember what it was. I met them in Change of Life. They want me to read them a book. Because the powerful voice that I have. And I said, I am good at speaking voice. I said, yes, I did used to be a DJ. Oh, yes, that's why. Because you used to be a DJ, like a radio disc jockey.
That's awesome.
And because I have the powerful voice, I probably still do now. I probably still do it, but trouble is, it's so expensive. But that's what I can't remember her name now. But anyway, she wants me just to read literally like a little novel because she likes my voice.
That's cool.
That would kind of be cool. I could listen to. And I actually used to listen to those audiobooks
Sasha's
and
like
I would
I'm the same
fall
way.
asleep. Hi,
Brutal.
Tony.
Brutal Bob.
Tony,
Yeah, of course I am. I'm wrestling for the heavyweight title. I can walk you into the ring. Yes, you can, security Bob. God, you've had a life. Fair play to you. Have you met Don Rickles? If you say yes, I'm going to go mad. Or Frank Sinatra. Or Dean Martin. Or Sammy
fly
Davis.
me to the moon.
But yes, if I was wrestling, Bob, you can walk me to and from the ring. Yes, you can.
I couldn't do like WWE or something like that because I'd really be hitting them.
That's really cool, Cottonwood. I collect Princess Diana memorabilia. I got from a container in England a really huge oil on canvas 6 foot by 6 foot painting Victorian. I have Princess Diana's last rose knife. It's 1 out of 1,000. I have the Queen's cup where they got married. What else do I have? Oh, I have a head, like a statue that was made of Diana. And so I'm a big Diana collector. And she was such a good person. That's why I collected her stuff, because I really thought she was a great person and still is a great person. But yeah, that's really cool. I've never met the Queen. I did, however, watch the funeral thing, but other than that, I used to want to go to England, and after all the Fifi crap, I thought, man, I don't know if I want to go there.
All the what?
The Fifi, the crap that went on. Yeah, got lots
Yeah.
of pages. I guess we kind of did too, but I just did what the hell I wanted to.
The person that we don't really like over here at the moment is the one that Prince Harry's married to.
Oh,
That bitch.
yeah.
Meghan Markle. What she said about the UK people was bang out of order. We accepted her in. Now, what I mean by that, we accepted her into our country. And I don't like the woman personally myself. What she said about us UK people was wrong.
Yeah.
And
it
there was no
wrong.
need for her to do that, because she caused not just media attention, high tensions. And then
She
all of a
caused
sudden,
division.
yeah,
There's a lot of that going on.
all I can't wait for is Prince William to get in. When he becomes king, his mother be proud.
Mhm.
Definitely.
And I don't care what no one says about the royal family. You can call them pedophiles, you can call them whatever you want. But him, he's just like his mother.
I agree.
And I haven't met them, but Catherine is a lovely woman. I'd love to meet them. And yes, don't get me wrong, what Prince Andrew done was disgusting, but you don't say that all the rest of the family's like that. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's the way things are going over here. It's everything like this flipping thing with Russia, where they're switching off the main gas line. Now we're getting gas. I don't know where from.
Probably us.
Because our main gas supply comes from Russia. And the tensions are getting high over here with electricity and gas. What I mean by gas is not petroleum, actual gas that goes in your cooker.
Right.
And the prices for stuff, yeah, that's it. Stuff like that has risen.
Just
And
get you what I plan on doing is I'm gonna get a below zero sleeping blanket. That way, if some crap goes down, then I'll just crawl in the sleeping blanket, you know?
Get a mummy bag. Those things are so warm and so comfortable. I had a military mummy bag.
Oh, that would be cool.
Basically, it's like almost like a hood, kind of, and the sides zip all the way up to here. And then you can even pull the top part like over your face. And they're so thick and so comfortable. And you can get them for way below zero. But I used to have a military one when I was a teenager and we used to go camping. That's what I slept in. Was a
That's
mummy bag.
cool.
Oh
I
my
need to
God.
find one of those.
Brutal Bob, no pissing way. You have photos. Oh my God. See, I told you, you've probably met the bloody Bill Gates. There we go. Have you met Bill Gates or Steve Jobs? And if you say yes, I'm coming to Michigan, wherever you live.
Michigan.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Stop here, I'll bring you.
Okay, stop in New York or whatever that is.
Yeah, you can fly right into New York City, take a transfer from New York City to Albany, and I'll come pick you up.
Has anybody heard anything about Outdoor Woman? Is she doing okay?
Woman
Is that-
outdoors, you mean?
Yeah, Woman Outdoors.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to her anymore. Not to be mean, but I don't.
Right. Well, I just heard she was sick, so I thought, wow.
See, that's the whole thing. Piss me off, and I'm done. I'm not playing around anymore.
Right.
You want to be ungrateful, then you can go piss up a damn rope.
I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, Tash. So,
I don't do enough lives to find, I don't really have mean people or anything kind of my deal or, so of course I don't have lives late at night either though. I'm sure that makes a difference.
Raquel, there's nothing wrong with Bill Gates. He's one of my idols because I'm a tech person, so that's your personal opinion and you're entitled to that, and I understand. Because look at the computer I'm using. I'm using a Windows platform computer. Same as Steve Jobs. He died at a young age. He didn't even reach 60. Zombie, what's happening?
Hey, zombie.
I just realized that I have an HP by 360.
Cutwood said she can't be your friend anymore, Ryan.
Come on, you know me. I love my technology, so yes, that is correct, Brutal Bob. But people need to remember, if they didn't develop them companies, YouTube wouldn't be sitting here right now. We won't be communicating on the internet. Everything is powered by Windows, Apple, Linux, whatever the list goes on. But I just like them. But Steve Ballmer, he was an absolute crazy ass. He was jumping on stage and he looked like he was taking cocaine or something at a time back in the 90s, bouncing about. But that's the high life of becoming a CEO of a massive tech company. And yes, Jobs was amazing. The $1 billion hippie who came from nothing. Sadly, he's not around anymore. I think it was pancreatic cancer or something he had. Cancer's a killer. What's happening, zombie? Raquel, what do you mean we can't be friends anymore?
You like Jobs.
Can't talk politics. Message me on Instagram then, Raquel. It's just the text. It's just the text site. That's all I like about Bill Gates. So
I wish I knew half the stuff he knows. Either one of them.
I mean, I wanted to go into. Now she's telling me off.
You better create a private stream, Ryan.
Yeah, I think so. She's smacking my ass. She's smacking my booty.
How you doing, zombie?
What'd you say? Well, I've always been. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm a tech person, and they're my hero. All right, okay, fine then. If we're going to go like this, musicians and music, because I like a lot of music. Now she's telling me, shh. No, you want me to choose my idols? Okay, then. My favorite guitarist, Angus Young. I know it was Chuck Berry.
I was going to say Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page is another brilliant guitarist, but my favorite band is AC/DC, so I'm going to say that out in the blue. The best drummer, John Bonham, Led Zeppelin. The best keyboard player,
Me.
yes.
Elton John.
Here's the thing, see, he's retiring at the end of his 20, because I didn't work on the tour, which I wish I did, but I couldn't. I wasn't working for the firm at the time anyway. I've noticed that, do you know, what's her name? Dupa Lupa, whatever the hell they are. I've noticed they're all running to him to create songs because they can't write their own, if that makes any sense. They got to go run to him. And I've noticed what they're doing. Now, I can understand what happened with Britney Spears was bad. I mean, I've listened to that song that he done with her. It's a brilliant song.
I don't think I've heard it.
No, it's a new single that came out. It was basically a cover song of Tiny Dancer.
Oh, okay. Did you read Bob's comment?
Yeah, I got everyone going at me now. I'm used to it. Story of my life. Okay then, Bob, if you really want to go there now.
Good night, Ashley. Have a good night.
Good night, nerd.
Okay, Ashley, take care. Good night. Okay. Okay then, Bob, what does TCP/IP mean then?
Control, delete. That's my answer for everything.
It was actually, I think, when the internet first started, if I can remember from the top of my head, 1960, something to do with Department of Defense in America. That's when it first started. The first website that was written was by, what's happening, Josh?
Josh.
The first website was developed by a British professor, by Tim Berners-Lee. He wrote the first website. And it's mad the way it becomes now. He thinks it's a sex act.
It's your brain.
I really don't like that song. The one with Elton John and Britney Spears. Mm-mm.
I'll go get it now.
What do you got the
Cover song of Tiny Dancer.
blanket?
Well, it's called Close. Hold Me Closer is the one they did. Part of it's fine, but the rest of it is shit. Hey Brenda, how's it going?
Correct, zombie. 10 points for you. But yeah, it's just basically. Do you see what I mean? They all run into Elton John for help before he retires at the end of the year. Next year, I think. And to answer you, I've just noticed something. Hang on.
I am going to step down and I will be in the chat. So have fun. It was fun as always. I always enjoy
Nice to meet you, Sharina.
you. Sheena.
Sorry, Sheena. Right, okay.
Yeah. So it's nice to meet you, Ryan.
And you too.
And have a great day at work tomorrow.
I have to. Damn kids wrestling moves and everything. Ugh.
Wow. Tasha, have a good night.
You too, love.
Thank you.
I don't like that song he did with her at all.
No, I personally, from my honest opinion, it's just a cover of Tiny Dancer. You can hear it.
That's what it is. But when
It's
they
just
get to the certain part that's Hold Me Closer and it goes on. No.
Yeah, it's just basically what happened with her. Redbird Shane is with his missus, his wife, anniversary. So he's celebrating. He's getting junky, funky.
And then every time I go like this, he's like, now who the hell told you that? You been talking to Crystal? I'm like, I wasn't even talking about that, but okay.
And Raquel, yes, he is a brilliant guitarist. Kirk Hammett. Rule about miss. Okay.
Yeah, I know Brutal Bob, but it's still fun busting his ass, though.
Oh wow. Yes, and there is another concert that's coming up in Wembley Stadium in London for the drummer of the Foo Fighters, who was the drummer that sadly overdosed on cocaine. Yes, please do that, Raquel. Yes, he was one hell of a guitarist. Eddie Van Halen, and for people who don't know, he was doing the guitar in Michael Jackson's Beat It. He was the guitar player.
My day is going long from the time I got up this morning at, I don't know, what, after 7. And I'm sitting around here with my thumb up my ass waiting for people to get ready.
Thumb up my ass.
You never heard that one before?
Probably years ago, but I don't know about now.
That's because I was playing on my phone, Brenda. Gosh.
Well done, Bob.
I know, that's what I got to do is re-bleach my hair. It's getting too gray.
And
I kind of
sometimes
like dark hair, but then I'd have to box dye it like every 2 weeks.
Comic-Con. Oh, wow.
Never been.
Right, sorted. I'm not gonna be going live tomorrow. If you do normally come in my live, I'm gonna take tomorrow off instead to chill out for the day, get some sleep, ready for work on Saturday, and I'll go live Sunday instead. Sorted.
Yeah, I'm not ready to just stay gray yet, Brenda. Now, what's kind of funny is I had my hair like a platinum gray, a blue tinge to it.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Agreed.
Well, Josh, I don't have much hair to begin with. But even if I'd have to shave it down to the skin, be like Mr. Clean, then my grays wouldn't show up. Oh yeah, I understand that, Brenda. I mean, I wasn't ready for gray hair when I started getting it when I was 18. Jamie said they might have a full night tonight, which would mean she wouldn't get out until 2 a.m.
Oh, damn. So what's the time over there now?
7 past midnight.
And it's just
So
gone.
0007.
Oh, right, okay.
Brutal Bob. But you know, back in the long time ago, I used to like older men, but now I don't swing that way anymore.
She swings the other way. Oh,
I swing to the left instead of the right.
I don't know what I was going to turn around and say this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. She likes the jungles.
Yeah, so long as they're clear cut.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet she was. I know she was. But it's just crazy to I think I don't look like myself, so to speak, with long hair compared to now. And the only problem is with when I had long hair, I can't stand hair in my face. So I would have to like put it up, and it'd give me such migraines I couldn't fucking stand it. Oh damn, I said the F word. Well, I can't wait either, Brutal Bob.
Okay, thank you very much, zombie brother.
I had my son when I was 20. Then I lost my daughter between my son and my daughter, which her I didn't have until I was 23. But like I said, Brutal Bob, if I could, I'd drive to see you and Nala myself. But Mom would be coming with me. And Jamie too, she'd have to take time off from work. Just like when my mom had the vid, she was going to sit in her bedroom and eat by herself. I said, no, you're not. I said, you're going to come out and eat with us in the kitchen. I don't care. None of us, well, Crystal, me, or John has had it. I think Jamie had it for 2 days. Hey, Brenda.
Yeah, yes, it did. Josh, believe it or not, it's on the backup boom arm right now, resting on a bit of plywood and a C clamp. And it's been working all right, actually.
Oh, you did a temporary fix for your mic.
Yeah, I had to, man, because the mic was every time I was going on the computer, the microphone was dropping on the floor. So I thought, no, I'm gonna have to tie it up to something. No, it's all right now. It's on a bit of plywood with the bracket and the C clamp facing upwards. So
Oh, that's cool. You got it sorted for now until you get that new.
yeah, until I get a permanent fix. Yeah.
Well, as expensive as you said your mic is, you definitely don't want to be dropping it on the freaking floor too many times.
Oh no, hell no.
Alright, Berta Bob, I'll look it up right now.
Damn, I'd love to go to an Italian steakhouse. I actually would love to go to Italy as well. There's many places I've wanted to go, but the trouble is it's not free. Everything costs.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so the closest one is well, from Albany. Well, for me would be Albany.
Bob, 2 words for you. Piss off. You've got no chance. Oh, I say it as a kind way, as do like to say it in the chat. Bloody hell, man. And Redbird Farm, I'm from the UK, Wales.
Yeah, so it's on Central Ave in Albany, Berta Bob.
Bob. Well, Ryan, just don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining. Well, I mean, where I live in the country, Redbird Farm, they do have strong Welsh accents. So, all right, Bach, how's it going? You know, I mean, they talk like that. All right, but, and that's how they talk.
Oh my
But
God. My friend's father with his Irish accent. Oh my God.
I know they have a really,
Yeah.
it's really strong. The Irish accent is.
Well, what was funny is like his mother talks like you.
Yeah.
His daughter talks like you, where
Mm-hmm.
you can understand, and it sounds more of the British accent. But him, you could not understand maybe 2 words out of out of like
No,
5.
because sometimes they do talk. Sometimes Irish people do. They do talk quick, and I can't do an Irish accent, but I know they say, no, idiot. They go, Egypt, which basically means idiot.
Yeah.
That's the only word I know. I mean, Scottish accent. Let me try and do it now. Trying to think of something. Oh, what's happening, me laddie? That's how they talk.
Yeah.
Something like that. And Raquel, just for you, because you want me to do it again. How's it going, Bat? All right, or what?
Turtle Bob, if you flew into Albany, it's roughly about an hour from me to the airport. And then I want to say like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe from the airport to Delmonico's. So it's really not that bad. But there's no like big Italian restaurants close to me. Like we have Applebee's and Fridays. I think that's what it is. Fridays. Or Ruby Tuesday. Maybe it's Ruby Tuesday. Yeah, Ruby Tuesday it is. So yeah, all the best restaurants are in Albany. Yeah, Olive Garden, Red Lobster. Sometimes there's a long wait to get into those. Oh, all right, Brutal Bob. However you guys want to do it's good for me. But yeah, so little from where the Johnstown airport is in a car, it would be a little over an hour from that airport to drive to Delmonico's. Of course, probably from Johnstown Airport to Albany it'd be like 5 minutes flying. I don't know. Never been on a plane. I mean, yes, there is a Delmonico's in Utica as well, which I want to say from Johnstown, Utica would be closer. Let's see. And they don't open till 3 p.m. there. Let's see what they have on the menu. Now looking at this menu is gonna make me freaking hungry. Oh, they got calamari. Then they got kicked up calamari, which is golden crisp fried, served with sweet and spicy pepper glaze. Their prices really are not that bad. Oh, and a pesto salad, yum. I'll tell you which one's closer. Good night, Sheena.
Good night, zombie brother. Take it easy.
Good night, zombie. TK, you better get away from Baby Mouse. They're gonna kick your butt. Alright, so if we leave from the Johnstown airport to go to Delmonico's in Utica, it's 56 minutes. Meow. Meow. Probably Albany would be closer, Brutal Bob, because I did it from Johnstown, which is where the airport is, to Albany. So that's about 44 minutes, roughly. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it's super hard with the bed. Nothing wrong with that, Brutal Bob. This one is just the Hyde disposable, which they have different ones, like some of them have like 3,500 puffs or 4,500, and I think they're ones that you can get that are like 5,500. Now, if you go to vape.com, they have all different types of disposables. Like you can get one that's 5,000 plus for like 13.20. It just depends like what kind of disposable you want, and I prefer the disposables because I don't have good lucks with the ones that take the tanks, not even the small ones. But yeah, they have all different ones, different shaped ones, and a lot of different flavors. So um, that's the link, friend. I just dropped it in chat. You can go check it out. I mean, they have both kinds. Like if you like the ones with the tanks, yeah, that's why we went to disposables, because these ones here, you can recharge them, but once they're out, then you just throw them away. I've had this one for, I want to say, going on 3 weeks now. But you know when to charge it, because on the bottom where this starts blinking is when it needs charge. And there's also an airflow regulator on the bottom. So normally I just keep it in the middle. Yeah, Josh, if you go check out that link that I dropped, they have all different ones. Like they have different shaped ones than this, skinnier, fat ones. This one here I've had probably, I don't know, a couple months, I think. And this one's almost out. Yeah, because these we've had really no problems with. They don't leak. Sometimes you'll get like a faulty one that'll still sound like it's burning after, but 98% of the time, we have no problems with them. And my biggest problem is, I still haven't quit smoking. But I got to try harder to do it. I mean, I could do it, but I would no problem. But I'd have to stop taking my my Wellbutrin. But you're not supposed to just stop that. But that would be the only way that I could do it without having a problem with doing it. Because I mean, technically, that's also used as an antidepressant as well. Talk to your doctor about Wellbutrin, Brenda. With that, when I first started taking it, I'm like, okay, we're done after this pack, after I was on it for a couple of days. And all right, Josh. Yeah, that's really nice. I don't have any luck with anything that has to have a tank on it. I've never heard that side effect from Wellbutrin. See, now I can't take Chantix. Because with Chantix, I was up literally for 2 weeks. Yeah, I love antipasto salad. I could literally eat that every day. Of course, I love salad anyways. But beef is my weakness. I love beef. I also use the straws, the old like flexi straws, and because they're about the same size as a cigarette, so I mean like the circumference, so I would cut them about as long as what a cigarette would be, and then I just carried like a pocket full of those, and I would just constantly chew on them. And Wellbutrin's the only thing that worked for me, but I could do it again, but I'd have to taper myself off, and that takes about 2 weeks. But I mean, typically I don't have withdrawals from medicine. But like I said, check out that website because they have all different kinds of disposable ones. They also sell the ones with the tanks. And also having a spouse that doesn't support you when you want to do it is another thing. Hi, Johnny. How's it going? Yeah, see here, we have a couple places that we can actually go and get them from, because that's where we get ours. And Jamie has ordered some from that website that I gave you. My day was good, but today felt like a week. Hey, Kat, what are you doing? Hey, I'm talking to you. You better get down. Get down. I'll fuck you up. Get over here and leave baby mouse alone. What are you doing, fatty? Good, good, fatty. They still might have them there, Brenda. I probably shut this down at the 3.5 hour mark. We're at 3 hours, 18 minutes right now. Well, yeah, the only problem here is most of the vape shops closed because of that law that they passed here in New York, where they can't sell anything that's tobacco or anything other than tobacco flavored e-cigarettes or vapes, whatever you want to call it. It's just a matter of knowing who has them. But yeah, I don't know what they thought they were going to accomplish with that, because, see, that was the problem. These kids were buying them off the street. So that's why these kids were dying, because they're being injected with something else, not just the e-liquid. But yeah, I guess they figured that if they, yeah, that's what they're getting, Josh. And I forget which one it was in. It's an uncommon one, but I can't think of the name right now. And that's the one they were getting it in. But what they should have done is blame parents for not paying attention to what their kids were doing. Because nowadays they think it's the school's job to teach them what they need to know. It was the Jewels. That's what it was, the Jewels. Well, yeah. And the same thing where they're buying the actual carts that have the like marijuana stuff in it. That stuff was also getting injected with that vitamin E. And then they would just glue the package back shut so it don't look like it was even opened. Exactly. It just forces them to go buy it from there, which we all know that that's not safe. Get out. Well, yeah, exactly. They're going to get it from somebody. The same thing with Dode. They think putting a big old ban on them here is going to stop people from getting them, which is not. Brenda, I always have cat problems. I got one that's in heat. Then her mother will probably be coming in the heat soon. The big one can't walk across anything without knocking it on the floor. That's the one I was spraying, and she don't care if you spray or not. And from where I'm sitting, I sure in the heck ain't throwing nothing at her because she's right over there on the counter by Baby Mouse. Of course, not really a baby anymore. Well, yeah, it's definitely a good alternative to that. You're driving me nuts, Peacock. Get over here. Get over here. What are you doing, Peacock? Good night, Josh. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna shut this down for the night, and I will catch you guys in the morning if you come into Shane's Live. If not, I will see you later tonight. Hope everybody has a great day. Good night and God bless. Much love to all of you. She passed away, so now we only have 3.